why I voted in certain ways.
Oftentimes, from the outside looking in, things may appear to be one way, but once on the inside, things look completely different. Gaunt says sometimes people think the council has ultimate power when in fact they don't.
I think what people think is we're like the old tribal. We all got a spear and we can go throw it. All we can really do is advise the mayor. Now we have some rights and some call to action that we can influence, but for the general part, ours is just a legislative body. I mean, if you listen to the meetings, 90% of them are telling us what's going on at the plaza and getting updates from city officials.
While this may have been his first time in political office, Harris is not the first in his family to serve. His dad spent over a decade on the Glasgow City Council.
I was aware of the things that he did during his time serving the city of Glasgow, so I had a little bit of insight into it. So it didn't really I wasn't going in totally blind, Angela.
Moving forward, Gaunt said he'd like to see the council be held more accountable, and that when assigned to a committee, they actually show up for the meetings. Being a council member is a service to the community, and they need service-minded people.
Cutting our pay from $900 a month to $450 a month, that would be, roughly $60,000. I would advocate take that $60,000 and give it to either community relief, community medical, Boys and Girls Club, some people that are helping the underprivileged, not just the white-collar people.
It's not clear what direction the council will take as they head into 2018 or if things will remain on the same course. Both Harris and Gaunt said they were honored to serve on the council and will continue to do what they could to benefit the citizens of Glasgow. WCLU News did reach out to council member Marna Kirkpatrick for the story. A recent session of the Barron County Grand Juries returned the following indictments. Based on testimony from Glasgow Police Officer Wesley Hicks, 31-year-old Casey Scott Adams was indicted on 2 counts, tampering with physical evidence and persistent felony offender. 28-year-old Linda Avales, 29-year-old Jesse Turner, and 28-year-old Linda Gale Smith, all of Glasgow, were included on a single indictment. All 3 will face 2 counts, possession of a controlled substance and drug paraphernalia. Additionally, Avales was indicted for DUI, failure to maintain insurance. Barron County Sheriff's Deputy Joseph Ford testified. 33-year-old Eric Norbert of Windsor, Ontario, was indicted on 4 counts of wanton endangerment. Glasgow Police Corporal J. Ben McGuire testified. 35-year-old Jason Wayne Wheat of Glasgow was indicted on 2 counts, possession of a controlled substance and public intoxication. Glasgow Police Officer Tyler Maxey testified. All individuals were allowed to remain on a current bond. Remember, an indictment's an accusation only, and all individuals should be considered as innocent until and unless proven guilty in a court of law. Right now it is 7:12 a.m., 25 degrees.
Fire Pit Spirits, our #1 priority is responsibility. Number 2 and number 3 are our great service and our huge selection. So if you do drink alcohol, we want you to do so responsibly. Get the service you deserve in our store or in our convenient drive-thru window. You can even call ahead at 678-BEER and we'll have it ready for you. We built our store from the ground up to ensure the largest selection and variety. But if we don't have what you're looking for, let us know. We appreciate your business here at Fire Pit Spirits in Glasgow.
At PBI Bank, we pride ourselves on providing great customer service with a hometown feel. We invite you to come in and meet our friendly staff who can help you apply for a mortgage, apply for an ag loan, open an account, or help with any other banking service. Trust PBI Bank to be your banking partner for personal or business accounts. Come visit or call us today. We are a Kentucky-based community bank serving the Commonwealth for more than a century. Stop in or visit online at pbibank.com to learn more about what we can offer you.
Lesenberry Do-It Center is Glasgow's only locally owned hardware store, and that means a lot to me. Lesenberry's has been in business for over 100 years. I walk in the store, they know who I am, and I get the help that I need. For me, Lesenberry's is the easiest place for me to shop, simply because it's a local family-owned business, and I feel comfortable when I'm there. And I'm glad there's still a place like that in Glasgow I can go to.
In more local news, here's Ernie Myers with the Glasgow Barron County Chamber of Commerce.
The Glasgow Barron County Chamber of Commerce has a ribbon cutting this morning, 11 o'clock. It will be at the New Beginnings Family Services, which is located at 126 Public Square, and you probably know where that is. That happens to be the City Hall. New Beginnings is located on the second floor upstairs in City Hall. The ribbon cutting will be at 11 o'clock. Come and celebrate Ray Lee and Lee and the New Beginnings Family Services for the work that they do for our community. If you don't know that foster children, foster parenting with the New Beginnings Family Services. Ribbon cutting this morning at 11 o'clock. So that's what's going on with the Glasgow Barron County Chamber of Commerce, for we're working together, building a better community.
Kansas City Police make an arrest. On Thursday, around 2:35 in the morning, Officer Chris Edwards saw a red 97 Chevy pickup truck traveling south on Louisville Road in a careless manner, crossing the center line several times. Officer Edwards initiated a traffic stop and discovered the operator to be Jason Lee Williams, age 39, of Logan County. Subsequent to the on-scene investigation, Officer Edwards determined Williams was operating the vehicle under the influence of marijuana. He was charged with DUI, careless driving, failure of license to be in possession, no registration plate, no registration receipt, failure to produce insurance card, failure to maintain insurance, and obstructed windshield. He was lodged in the Barron County Detention Center. With WCLU Local News, I'm Angela Briggs at 7:16 a.m., 25 degrees.
Glasgow Prescription Center is the culmination of my husband's professional career.
A Logan County pond. It prompts state police to order the pond drained in the search for more human remains. The coroner says it's still unclear how long the skull may have been there or if it was dragged there by animals. The skull was found in a wooded area near the community of Auburn. Police say local hunters made the initial call about the discovery. The homicide count in Louisville continues to grow. LMPD says a call came in around 3 o'clock this morning of a shooting. When officers arrived, they found an Hispanic man in his 20s. They say he was the victim of at least one gunshot wound.
We don't believe that the victim necessarily lived in the area, but we do believe he had acquaintances in that area, and that would explain his presence for that location.
LMPD spokeswoman Alicia Smiley says there are no suspects at this time in the city's 104th homicide. A handful of Kentucky lawmakers are getting a case of buyer's remorse about a planned Eastern Kentucky aluminum plant. In addition to $12.5 million in tax breaks, the state authorized $15 million for investment in the Brady's Industry plant. Lexington Democrat State Representative Kelly Flood says had she known that the Bevin administration was going to buy into the company, she would have never voted for the plan. Brady is promising to build a $1 billion aluminum plant that'll mean 500 jobs for Ashland and that surrounding area. Kentucky Parks officials say 3 state resort parks will temporarily close some operations this winter. They say that will allow for renovations at those parks to be completed. Parks Commissioner Donnie Holland says that there will be no layoffs of full-time staff at any of the parks because of the temporary shutdowns. I'm Ed Huckleberry.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
Glasgow Prescription Center is the culmination of my husband's professional career. When he took over GPC, he didn't want to be just good. He'd already done that. He wanted to be great. And I think his patients would agree that he's done just that. Could he get by with a smaller staff? Sure. The gift shop, the flower shop, delivery people, a brand new facility, none of those things are required to have a pharmacy, but that's why it's not just a good pharmacy, it's a great one. I'm really excited to see what Robert is going to do next because I know he's going to put his heart into it.
Lesenberry Do-It Center is Glasgow's only locally owned hardware store, and that means a lot to me. Lesenberry's has been in business for over 100 years. I walk in the store, they know who I am, and I get the help that I need. For me, Lesenberry's is the easiest place for me to shop, simply because it's a local family-owned business, and I feel comfortable when I'm there. And I'm glad there's still a place like that in Glasgow I can go to.
Who will be the future face of Pettigo Lesenberry? Through expert analysis, we've confirmed their potential. With intense training, we've prepared them for any occurrence. We've taken their strengths and made them stronger. Now it's time to see what they're made of. Presenting the future face of ISU Pettigo Lesenberry Insurance.
Hello, I'm Jared Pursley.
And I'm Daniel Bird.
And we're more than prepared to serve you here at ISU Pettigo Lessenberry Insurance.
Growing with a proud community since 1902.
Hi.
Christmas cheer. In local sports, in a boy-girl doubleheader, it was Bowling Green sweeping Allen County Scottsville. In the boys' game, 23-point loss for Allen County as Bowling Green wins 67-44. Close game in the girls' game, Allen County Scottsville 5-point loss, 48-43 to the Purples, the Lady Purples. In high school basketball tonight, Glasgow travels to Russell County. That's a boy-girl doubleheader. Girls start at 6. You can join Joe Myers, Larry Alexander, and Bruce Dubuque for live coverage of both games at 5:50 on Light 102.3, simulcasting on 1490 WCLU, online at playwclu.com. Those attending the game will be able to tune into the broadcast inside the gym on WCLU Sports Plus. That's 97.3 FM. And then in other girl-boy doubleheaders tonight, the Barron County Trojans host the Monroe County Falcons. It's Allen County Scottsville entertaining Cumberland County, and back-to-back games 2 days in a row. We've got Caverna welcoming Greene County, Hart County visiting LaRue County. Metcalfe County is at home against Clinton County, and Warren East plays at South Warren. In girls action, Edmonson County travels to Grayson County, and that'll pretty much wrap up the sports for the region here. We'll be right back with birthdays and a look at your weather forecast for the weekend here on WCLU.
I'm Fred Parrish here at Parrish Carpet in Glasgow, Kentucky. My parents started this business over 50 years ago, so we know flooring here at Parrish Carpet. We have a large showroom and a big selection in stock. We do custom binding and we do free estimates. We've served a lot of people in the 50-plus years, and we'd like to thank each and every one of you. So if you have a flooring need, come see us at Parrish Carpet.
The Glasgow EPB is on Facebook and Twitter. Be the first to know when the EPB makes improvements such as new channels or new services. Wondering what's going on during an outage? The EPB provides constantly updated information that you can receive via Twitter on your cell phone. Plus, learn great new tips to lower your bill. On Facebook, just search for Glasgow Electric Plant Board and click the like button at the top right. On Twitter, search for the Glasgow EPB, then follow us and have updates linked to your cell phone. The Glasgow EPB, bringing you the future fast.
Hello.
That'll be $349.07. Sir, I can't take that, and that's only about $120 anyway.
But the Magic Man pays 3 times face value at Glasgow Coin and Jewelry. Watch this.
We can make that happen.
Top dollar guaranteed.
Not to be.
Thank you, Ernie. Now let's take a look at your weather forecast here on WCLU. We'll check in with the Weather Channel. What's this we hear about snow?
Plenty of moisture well down to our south and cold air sitting across the region. The problem is those two things aren't going to phase, at least for us here. But believe it or not, snowing in parts of southwest Texas this morning. Clouds will break up as we continue to head on through this morning. It should be a cloud-sun mix for the commute in, and not too bad of a looking afternoon, but chilly, about a dozen below normal. How about 40? Tonight, a few degrees colder, 21 teens in some spots. Friday, sun and a few passing clouds, 39, and a light 39 for Saturday and mostly cloudy. I'm still going to mention a flurry or snow shower, but I don't think anything significant. Sunday, mostly sunny, upper 30s. We're going to shoot into the low 50s briefly as we get into Monday, but back into the upper 30s to near 40 on Tuesday. I'm meteorologist Ray Stidgick, the Weather Channel on WCLU, your home for local.
Thank you, Ray. Currently, it's still 25 degrees here in downtown Glasgow. We're going to take a 90-second break. Birthdays, give us a call. We want to get them on the air if you have any. 270-651-9149, or you can post in the comments section on our Facebook Live feed this morning. That's Facebook, search WCLU Radio. If you don't follow us already, give us a follow. We'd appreciate it. Back in 90 seconds on WCLU.
Confused with Magic Mike.
BR Tire. We're always on call,
and we answer the call. We know that's what keeps our loyal customers coming back season after season, year after year. With so many vying for your business, improving our service is not just a good practice, it's a necessity. From our easy-to-navigate website to our easy-to-deal-with service department, we work hard to make it easy for you to choose us. No one keeps you rolling like BR Tire on Lovers Lane in Bowling Green and West Main Street in Glasgow.
Nothing comes before coffee.
How can I help you, gentlemen?
That's why we're introducing a whole new line of espresso drinks from McCafe. Nothing comes before coffee.
How can I help you, gentlemen?
That's why we're introducing a whole new line of espresso drinks from McCafe.
Legendary Do-It Center is Glasgow's only locally owned hardware store, and that means a lot to me. Legendary's has been in business for over 100 years. I walk in the store, they know who I am, and I get the help that I need. For me, Legendary's is the easiest place for me to shop, simply because it's a local, family-owned business, and I feel comfortable when I'm there. And I'm glad there's still a place like that in Glasgow I can go to.
Birthday time. We got a bunch in here lately. Let's talk about them. Let's say happy birthday to Margie Thompson, Elizabeth Peden, Diane White, Melissa Goodman. Cheyenne Carey turns 8 today. Also Jenny Howell with a birthday. Shirley Bryant, 78 years young. Also Leslie Young Schaff, Julie Burris, Casey Burris. Jeff Boyer is 61 today. Grayson Coomer, happy smashing the cake 1-year-old birthday today. Also Kathy Franklin. And we just heard from Delaney Hagen's grandmother. That's right, Delaney Hagen is turning 8 today. Happy birthday. I got a few gongs to give out. First up, Greg Barnard is 60 today. Here's a big 60 gong. And we've got Patty Goodson with a 50 gong. Halfway to the century mark for Patty Goodson today. While we got the gong rolling, let's give a 90 gong. That's worth 2 to Cora Bradford. Hey, also we got a happy birthday for Chevelle Kirby tomorrow. And maybe I didn't say that, but Cora Bradford's tomorrow, too. Also, Michael Foale, Joe Carey, 37, and Maurice Perkins has a birthday. Lindsay Belcher has a birthday Saturday, Betty Pettigo, and Corey Jackson. Happy birthday from your pops, Tommy Jackson. Never too old to wish your baby boy a happy birthday, right? Anniversary Saturday for Joe and Effie Dean. Real nice folks. Then on Sunday, we want to say happy birthday to Faye Davis, Jenna Dold, Pace Davis is 7, Robin Owen has a birthday, Melinda Pickett, Jonathan Belcher has a birthday Sunday, and as I said before, his daughter Lindsay's got a birthday Saturday, and it's 85 years for Miss Irma Finn. Irma turning 85, and the whole family called up to be sure that she has a happy birthday. That wraps up the birthday list for us here on WCLU. We will take a quick break, and when we come back, we've got some tidbit news to tell you about. 728, 25 degrees here on the Live and Local Morning Show.
At Fire Pit Spirits, our number 1 priority is responsibility. Number 2 and number 3 are our great service and our huge selection. So if you do drink alcohol, we want you to do so responsibly. Get the service you deserve in our store or in our convenient drive-thru window. You can even call ahead at 678-BEER and we'll have it ready for you. We built our store from the ground up to ensure the largest selection and variety. But if we don't have what you're looking for, let us know. We appreciate your business here at Fire Pit Spirits in Glasgow.
TJ Regional Health offers a vast array of medical services in our community.
The TJ Health Pavilion is home to over 35 family and specialty physicians, outpatient services center, the TJ Urgent Care, and the TJ Pavilion Pharmacy. The TJ Health Cave City Clinic is a walk-in medical care facility providing care 7 days a week with no appointment necessary. Stop by and visit one of our locations today.
Who will be the future face of Pedigo Lessenberry? Through expert analysis, we've confirmed their potential. With intense training, we've prepared them for any occurrence. We've taken their strengths and made them stronger. Now it's time to see what they're made of. Presenting the future face of ISU Pedigo Lessenberry Insurance.
Hello, I'm Jared Pursley.
And I'm Daniel Bird.
And we're more than prepared to serve you here at ISU Pedigo Lessenberry Insurance.
Growing with a proud community since 1902.
At PBI Bank, we pride ourselves on providing great customer service with a hometown feel. We invite you to come in and meet our friendly staff who can help you apply for a mortgage, apply for an ag loan, open an account, or help with any other banking service. Trust PBI Bank to be your banking partner for personal or business accounts. Come visit or call us today. We are a Kentucky-based community bank serving the Commonwealth for more than a century. Stop in or visit online at pbibank.com to learn more about what we...
Your tray was hurt, Bobby Lee. Got some good Christmas holiday specials for you there. And we want to let everybody know about a very important birthday today, and that's Miss Clara Stilts. Happy birthday from your husband, Marty, Clara Stilts. I know you're listening. Hope you have a wonderful day. You're such a nice person, and we hope you celebrate with all kinds of joy today. And on that note, I'm going to pot up the Tidbit News Sounder, and we're going to talk weird and funny news stories right now.
From the north, south, east, west, NEWS, here's the latest news.
Mark Jones joins us in Studio A up front.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing just fine this morning, Wes. How are you?
I've got 3 stories to talk about that I think they're kind of funny. I was looking at these last night when Dad said, hey, man, you think I could have a day off?
Hey, yeah. My
son. I'm just going to be there anyway, so, you know.
My son, I said, yeah, Henry's going to take a day off. He said, is that fair?
You know, I
said, yeah.
I really enjoy doing this.
Yeah.
But it's hard to tell that at 6 o'clock in the morning when your microphone isn't working and you can't get the break log right.
I totally understand. Yes, doing a little scrambling myself this morning. I got to apologize getting the Facebook started a little bit.
Dude, you know, it's just it's been Monday all week, hasn't it?
It has been. We started off Monday pretty rough, but
Friday.
We've made it.
Friday Tidbit News. Here we go. He came, he saw, he stole an ungodly amount of beef jerky. Oklahoma City Police searching for a man who allegedly purloined over $400 in beef jerky. That's $400 in beef jerky, which by today's standards, you know.
That's about like, what, four packages? I mean,
no, it's probably more like 50.
Yeah, that's probably about right.
Yes, you read that correctly, beef jerky. The police department said in a statement on its Facebook page that investigators hope that surveillance photos this good... And I potted this up on the switcher cast, but we can't do that.
Yeah.
But it's really, security cameras are really good in Oklahoma City. You can pretty much do a DNA test from this photo.
I see. Yeah, right on.
So, but yeah. Anyway, Crime Stoppers. Imagine though, $400 worth of beef jerky. Yeah, it's about 50 packs.
It's like sponsored by the Gout Association or something.
Yeah, how do you hide that?
I can't imagine. I don't know. You know, you get these big coats this time of year. You know, they can stash some pretty good stuff in there. I heard a guy.
This dude's wearing a black Adidas sweatshirt with the sleeves rolled up.
Wow. Well, maybe down the legs of the pants.
And he's got a pair of Kobe Bryant tennis shoes on that look like the ones I've got, the gray ones.
Well, they are. They got a little space around the top. You could probably kind of.
He's got a beard. But I'd almost say he looks like me, except for he wears glasses and he has hair on top of his head.
so he looks nothing.
He looks more like you, but he dresses like me.
Gotcha.
But I've not been to Oklahoma City ever. in the history of my existence.
I actually had a crazy experience there. We'll have to share that another time.
Yeah, let's do that off the air.
Yes. Yep.
You ready to move on to the next story?
Let's do it.
Because I don't know that you're ready for this. I don't know if your mind can wrap yourself around this story.
Okay, I'm gonna prepare for mind warp. Let's have it.
We both love YouTube, you know it.
Yes, I know.
Like I literally, that's all I watch.
Well, I mean
that and a little bit of like Hulu if Kentucky's playing or something.
Sure.
And but a YouTube prankster has cemented his head in a microwave.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, can you wrap your head around that?
Oh my. I mean, you got to be a special kind of dumb. Wow.
I mean, I thought I was dumb because one of my cousins or uncles or somebody back when I was a kid told me on Easter, hey, let's put these peeps in the microwave. Watch what happens.
Attaboy.
I never thought about putting my head in a microwave.
No. If
nor cement. But I've got pictures here, too. A 22-year-old, he's old enough to know better, still too young to care, as Clay Walker would say.
Yeah.
And he's put his head in a plastic bag inside a microwave. So his friends poured 7 bags of polyfilla inside.
Now that's friends right there. You got 7 friends that are going to pile your head in with cement in a microwave. You've got friends.
Yeah. So the group intended to use the microwave as a mold, but the man got trapped.
Oh my God.
His friends spent 90 minutes trying to rescue him before fire crews were called. This is over in the UK, and the man was able to breathe with the help of an air tube the group had managed to feed through. Now,
wow.
Can you imagine being this guy and then having to go up to your mama at the hospital and be like, well, Mom, see, what had happened was...
I'm a little bit just a touch claustrophobic, but I mean, if you get something around my head, I would go bananas. I would have died. Yeah, I would have just passed out right then.
The pictures, man.
I bet.
The pictures are so good.
It's like max headroom.
News.sky.com. Just search YouTube prankster cements head in microwave.
I was just waiting.
Yeah, you'll find it.
I was just waiting for a bit of tannerite to get it involved.
On Twitter, follow @WestMidsFire. That's West MIDS Fire. Give them a follow.
Wow,
that's
tidbit news.
That's hilarious.
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So we've gotten past that. Still more headgear though, and I'm gonna kind of. Man, we should have put these pictures up. That's all right.
Well, yeah. With our week, we're good. Our pictures up.
So Donald Trump may be the biggest celebrity alive right now.
Yeah, probably.
Now, Tiger Woods did have a good week last week.
Well, the Royals are kicking it right now too. So,
yeah.
Yep.
So, but Trump, in Italy, police said on Monday they arrested 2 guys. They were brothers, suspected of robbing dozens of cash machines while wearing Donald Trump masks.
Yeah, there you go. What is that? Point Break. You remember they did
that?
Yeah.
With Keanu Reeves, Patrick Swayze.
Oh, Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, gang of surfers used to wear masks of ex-presidents.
That's a skydiver classic right there, so I'm well aware.
So, according to the statement, the two brothers, 26 and 30, targeted the cash machines in Turin. And in closed circuit footage, one of the robberies was one of the brothers was wearing a Trump mask, and he's seen covering the surveillance cameras in the lobby of the bank and planting an explosive in the cash dispenser.
Hello.
He then ducks around a corner after lighting the fuse just before a violent blast.
And grabs a surfboard.
So here's all the evidence. You've got what are those big like plier things that can...
Oh, yeah, like bolt cutters.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Plier
things.
What? So and of course I didn't know anything about that movie. I looked it up after I read that in the story. Never seen it, but what I have seen is a band in concert by the name of Brothers Osborne.
Yes.
Okay, and they've got a song out right now that's one of my favorite songs that I've heard this year called "It Ain't My Fault." And they're wearing again like Obama mask and Trump masks and George W. Bill Clinton, Hillary's in there.
Yeah, that was. If you're not familiar,
and they're running through West Nashville after robbing a bank.
Yeah.
It's literally the tidbit news story that we just said. Like, literally.
Well, yeah, if you're not familiar, you know that movie, they were robbing banks. Same deal. They were wearing, back then it was, they were wearing like Nixon and, yeah.
I saw them in concert recently. They opened up for Chris Stapleton, and I came in that morning and Dad played one of their songs for me. But if check it out on YouTube. Check out Man Gets Head Stuck in Microwave, and then check out It Ain't My Fault by Brothers Osborne, because that's a funny music video.
We actually named our dog Brody. That's the main character in that
Brody?
movie. Yeah, Brody.
So named after the...
after one of the...
is it on Netflix?
I'm not sure if it is. It's an older movie. You know, it's like early 90s.
It's probably on iTunes.
Oh, it's terrible now when you watch it. It's like, hey, man, hey, Brody. You know, they get the 90s, you know, pump Reeboks and all that good stuff. Yeah.
Well, that's all I got for today.
That's a good one.
My microphone's working. Your microphone's working. We're on the air, and we're on Facebook and Periscope, and we're on YouTube, and our microwave is not, our head's not in the microwave.
That's a bonus. It's Friday.
It's a good day.
It is a good day.
All right, that's Tidbit News. Thank you, Mark Jones in Studio A. We're back in just a moment here on WCLU.
Hi, I'm Kim Thomas, and on behalf of all of us at Citizens First, I'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We invite you to stop by on Friday, December 15th for our Christmas open house. All of our locations in Bowling Green, Franklin, Glasgow, Horse Cave, and Mumfordville will be serving refreshments from 8:30 to 5, and we hope you can join us. Citizens First is proud to be your community bank, and we look forward to serving you in 2018. We hope to see you at Citizens First on Friday, December 15th.
Member FDIC.
Good morning, friends. At Ephesians 4:29, God says, "Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouth, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen." Jesus says at Matthew 12:34 that the mouth speaks what's in the heart. So it is that the words we choose are a definition of who we are to a great extent. Much of today's conversation is filled with language that was unthinkable several years ago. Someone always says those are just words. While they are just words, they show the condition of a person's mind to a great extent. Very little thought is given to the effect that those words have on both the speaker and the hearer. Paul warns the church not to let unwholesome and discouraging words come out of our mouth. The divine guidelines are for our words to be such as build up another person. Those words that are appropriate for the situation, and words that are a blessing to the hearer. Someone once said, "You never have to apologize for words you never say." Words that are unkind, rude, unloving, crude, vulgar, or hateful should never come out of the mouth of a disciple of Christ. Mama used to say, if you can't say something nice, most of the time it's better to say nothing at all. I guess Mama had been listening to Jesus and Paul. This is Danny White for the Refuge Church of Christ.
Hi, Hi, I'm Fred Parrish here at Parrish Carpet in Glasgow, Kentucky. My parents started this business over 50 years ago, so we know flooring here at Parrish Carpet. We have a large showroom and a big selection in stock. We do custom binding and we do free estimates. We've served a lot of people in the 50-plus years, and we'd like to thank each and every one of you. So if you have a flooring need, come see us at Parrish Carpet.
Glasgow Prescription Center is the culmination of my husband's professional career. When he took over GPC, he didn't want to be just good. He'd already done that. He wanted to be great. And I think his patients would agree that he's done just that. Could he get by with a smaller staff? Sure. The gift shop, the flower shop, delivery people, a brand new facility, none of those things are required to have a pharmacy, but that's why it's not just a good pharmacy, it's a great one. I'm really excited to see what Robert is going to do next, because I know he's going to put his heart into it.
Everyone wants to know.
25 degrees downtown Glasgow, West Royce here on WCLU. My wife came by to see me this morning. She said, I'm getting ready to tell the person of the day. And she said, who is it? I said, Rita Felkins. And she said, are you going to do like they do on Sesame Street and say, clap, clap, it's the person of the day. Clap, clap, person of the day. We have a 2-year-old. We hear a lot of Elmo, Big Bird, Moana, and Trolls. We love Trolls. So that's funny, Elizabeth. I like that. Okay. Now, person of the day is Rita Felkins. If you see Rita Felkins around town, be sure you pat her on the back. Tell her she's good as gold from WCLU and a little taste of Texas. And then on, let's see, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, on Tuesday, tell her happy 5 years of being cancer-free. What a great accomplishment. What a good feel-good story we got this morning for our Person of the Day, nominated by none other than Linda Muse. Linda, thank you for sending that in. That's the stories we like to hear. That's the stuff that makes us feel good, and that's what local live radio is about, is giving a shout-out to somebody who's been through a hard time and never gave up. Rita Felkins. Hope you have a wonderful day being good as gold. All right. We'll take another quick little break here. I got some Christmas music to end up your ride to work or ride to home. We only got 2 more Fridays before Christmas. It's crazy to think about it. 2017 has flown by. Back after this.
Everyone wants to know when McRib will be back, including Jamie, who shared that you must answer its call.
Jamie, McRib is back. You posted, and we answered.
McRib is back. Answer its call for a limited time, only at McDonald's. Nothing comes before coffee.
How can I help you, gentlemen?
That's why we're introducing a whole new line of espresso drinks from McCafe.
Do you drop your change in the bottom of your purse? Did you know that loose change could help someone struggling to pay their electric bill? The Glasgow EPB has partnered with Community Relief for a new Roundup program. By agreeing to have your EPB bill rounded to the next highest dollar, the change will be provided to Community Relief to help the less fortunate here in our community. Your spare pennies can make a huge difference for those struggling to pay for their vital electricity. If you're interested in the program, please call the Glasgow